Welcome everybody to episode number 61 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
Justin, I gotta ask you again, like I do every week. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
We're recording on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which is different for us, and we're gonna be recording again tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're on the full grind here, and we're doing this at 6:50 right now, and there's still sunlight out.
I know.
Thank God.
That's really nice.
I know. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm loving it all the time.
How was your weekend? You went to a different state.
I did. Yeah, I did. I went to New Hampshire because my dad, he's old and decrepit, so he got hip surgery.
Yeah. How'd that go?
I mean, yeah, he's fine. You know, he pulled through.
Yeah.
I watched a video on it to see what it's like. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you watch surgeries? Like, you ever watch that stuff?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they put like a plate in for the hip, right?
Yeah. Like I love watching stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like people get like new like knee replacements.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing to me.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy that we can do that in the modern age.
Yeah.
But it also like it sucks that like hip surgery and knee replacements are such common surgeries.
Yeah.
But like it sucks. Like your dad knows that like he's gonna walk through a metal detector and they're like, oh, I got
yeah,
metal
right.
in me.
Yeah, but he he got it on. I can't. It was like, what was it, Thursday? I think he got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got it done Thursday, and then Friday he's walking around.
Yeah,
like he's got like a walker and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That he's able to even move. After that, you know, they literally like slice you in half.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah.
And like cut in like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's nuts because he can't even like put on socks or do anything like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. He needs to do a bunch of like mobility work and
you can't use he can't use anything where he uses his hip flexors.
Yeah.
You know, so he just like has it like he only uses his leg and like some of his quad.
Yeah.
So it's nuts. But they said it's like I think it's 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 months until you're really good, like you're getting there. They said probably like 4 to 6 where you're like 100%, like you could do everything that you did before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's wild, dude. Modern medicine is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know,
a guy I work with, he had to get both of his knees replaced.
Yeah.
So he did one knee 1 year, and then the other knee the next year. It was this year, and it's just crazy. I was like, man, that sucks. And like he's a super tall guy. He's like 6'3" or 6'4".
Yeah.
And he just has bad knees.
Yeah.
And he got one replaced, and he's like, yeah, like it takes forever to recover.
Yeah.
Like it takes like a good 6 months of PT, and like you have to get up and walk and just like, you know, move your muscles.
Yeah, knee surgery I can see being tough because like at least with the hip. Like, I mean, he still uses his hips when he's walking and stuff. But with the knee, like, if you're walking, it's so, like, you're constantly putting pressure on it all the time.
Walking and, like,
you know?
He, every single time, like, I was in a meeting with him, like, he has his leg, like, elevated, obviously, like, straightened out. And you have to have it like that for, like, a few months. Like, you can't
really move it.
You can't bend it. Yeah. And, man, it's tough. Like, I got ankle surgery when I was younger.
Yeah.
And that, like, I got screws put into my ankle, which is... like you know what they do to put screws in?
Nah.
Like they use a drill.
Yeah.
Like
Home Depot.
Dude, yeah, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like it's screws that they just screw into your bones.
Yeah.
And then your body grows.
Is it callus? Is that what it is, or like
it's basically like flesh over your over the screws.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got the screws taken out because like I didn't want like that in my ankle.
Yeah, and they probably don't need them anymore. Like after a while, like they have it to help fuse.
Yeah.
And then once like your body understands like what is like trying to like join back together, then they take the screws out. You know what I mean? They don't need them anymore.
Yeah. But when I was getting surgery, we're going on a tangent.
That's
here,
okay. I don't care. I don't care.
Where I cracked my ankle in like 3 separate ways.
Oh yeah. Brutal.
And which is worse than breaking, because if it was a clean break, like the surgery's like, like it's already broken.
Yeah.
But since mine was cracked, they had to break it.
Yeah.
And like the doctor told me that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, right.
But apparently they used I don't know who did it. That job would suck to do. But like they used a hose clamp to break my ankle. Oh, and then I was like, dude,
bro, I just got chills down my spine. Like Oh God.
I can't even imagine like who has to do that. Does the doctor do that? I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, I got those screws taken out, and my doctor was like, we had a hard time finding the third one because, like, I guess like pus and like all the flesh and stuff, like it grows over. Obviously, like it was over a year I had them in. Yeah. And they're like, it was tough trying to find it. And then we ended up finding it and we took it out, and then I was like on crutches again for like another 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. Dude, it's amazing though. It's amazing he was in there. He goes in, then like a few hours later comes out and he's got a new hip.
Yeah. No, that's why doctors get paid.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
They get paid the big bucks. And like I'm sure that doctor, he or she's probably had like multiple, like he's probably done like that service.
Oh yeah, that's like their specialty. They just go in and they just do that all the time. Like something I see all the time. This is the last thing we'll talk about. Is like I watched that show, My 600-Pound Life. Yeah. And the guy there, Doctor, was it Now Zardian or something like that? They call him Doctor Now. He's like, his specialty is doing like
skin. Like
no, it's not. I think they do that, but it's doing bypass surgeries.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that looks crazy. Yeah, when they do that. Like they go in and they like cut the stomach. Yeah. And like they go and they re-stitch or like put in like not put in a new stomach, but they basically just cut part of your stomach out so you can't eat more, and then it regrows. And I'm like, dude, it's insane. But that guy, that's just what he does. Like, it's not like a big deal. He's just like, this is like what he does. He's a gastrointestinal or like a bypass specialist, So he's probably done hundreds, if not thousands of them.
It's so weird that like people study to do that, or like you can even do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there are people that have like done a whole like face replacement.
Yeah, exactly. I think about it, like it's crazy people do that. I'm like, yo, they did it to my dad. Like my dad was like under the knife, and they've got him all like blown up and stuff to be able to do that. And it's like, it's amazing.
Has he? Was that his like first surgery like ever? Or has he gotten one like as a kid?
I don't know. My dad's 69. Funny. Now I don't think he has. No, I don't think anything that major.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think he's done pretty good avoiding the hospitals.
Yeah, I going into the hospital, like a surgery room, like you're like on the bed, like they tell you like don't eat, drink like the day before. Yeah. And then like they roll you into the room. It's sterile. It's all white. Yeah. And it's like, what the hell? Like it's so bright and clean. Yeah. And then I remember they just put like the mask on me and they're like, all right, just count to 10. Yeah. And like then I wake up and I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you're all done. All done.
They're like, you did good. I'm like, what happened?
You did good. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was knocked out.
I look down, like, I have a cast on and stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's nuts. But, he's doing well, though. So that's all I did that, and then I just went and watched some of the Call of Duty games. Yep. Right, which we got in the background since that's going on. Yeah. Which is exciting. But, no, I didn't get any gaming in since I've been away. So.
Yeah. I gamed a lot.
Haven't got the rank play grind in as much.
They got double XP again.
It was shocking.
Yeah. It's double XP in everything across the board.
Nah, dude, like, I'll say it. Like, we said it before. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. But this game does not have double XP. Yeah. It lives and breathes. Like, what level are you right now in the game?
550 something. Yeah. I think when you left, I was like 5.
You were 500.
Yeah. Was I 500?
Yeah. You were like 500, 510.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 550 something.
Yeah, there's never a time where like this game doesn't have it. Like you just hit these insane heights.
Yeah, and I think we have 30 days left of season 2. Yeah, which is like, by the way, like I was thinking about it. Season 2 started Valentine's Day.
Okay,
and it's the end. It's gonna be the end of March.
Yeah, it's March. We're doing this on March 27th.
Yeah, and so we got like 30 days left, a whole nother month. Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, dude, it's so long. I don't remember. Maybe it's just like recency. I don't remember. Yeah. But the seasons last year just did not seem this long. Or maybe it was because they had more stuff, like more interesting things in them. Yeah. I don't know what it's attributed to.
It seems like they're updating it a little bit more last year. I don't know. But regardless, I played a lot. Yeah. And I've been ranking it just using other guns. Yeah.
Did you get any of the challenges done?
No, I didn't.
Those challenges are terrible.
I didn't try. The only one I have is like the shotgun one, and it's like I just don't want to put myself mentally through that.
Oh, that's the only one you have left?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I just don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll do it like eventually.
Yeah, I wouldn't even sweat that.
I played 2 matches. I won both.
There you go.
It was nice. I did that on Friday night.
Hell yeah, dude.
With 2 guys. It was 3 guys. I was like 3 random people. Like it was weird. I don't know. Like I would have thought I would join in with like a duo at least.
Yeah.
But it was all 3 random.
Everyone's
guys.
just like solo queuing.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
That's a trip.
And I joined. I was like, oh, we're for sure losing.
Right.
Just 4 randos. And then we ended up winning, and I joined them for the second game. And ended up winning.
There you go.
They were cool. One guy though was like, if you're listening, he was
sorry, bro.
A little odd.
Yeah.
He would call out like a bunch of places, and then he flanked all the time, which I have nothing. Like I'm fine with that.
He was like envoy in the CDL, bro.
But he was not hitting the routes. He was not the route man.
Yeah.
Not the route man. And one of the teammates, he flipped. He was like, "Dude, what are you doing? Come on!"
No shit, really.
Dude, that's never happened to me.
Yeah.
Or while we were playing, at least, like, you know, this guy flipped. He was like, "Me and Jin are the only ones." I'm like, "That's Jagan, dude. Jagan."
Me and Jin.
Yeah. And he's like, "We're the only ones on the hill and getting these kills." And I was like, because I was losing it too. But I was
just like silently losing.
Yeah, I was like, guys, come on, we got to hop on the hill.
Right.
It was MW2 specifically on the A hill. And
I forgot about it.
Yeah, one dude just kept going ring, like trying to wrap around over and over, and like we don't have a tick on A.
Yeah,
just going over and over.
Right.
And the third guy like came. He was like, "All right, we got to stack this. Like, let's do it." And then the fourth guy, after he got yelled at by this guy, he was like, "All right, let's go." And we all 4 hit A and like capped it. I'm like, "There we go." The dude was like, "Finally." Yeah. Like now let's all hit B together. I'm like, okay.
Dude, like we talked about, we talk about all the time, man. Just some of those basic things that you have to do.
Yeah.
People just completely they black out.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. A lot of times I don't try things. I'll try maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
But I don't do things over and over and over and over again.
If it fails twice, chalk it.
Yeah.
Come out like a MW2, especially like. You know, when we try to do the B hit out of nowhere, like one person just go B and just try.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if it works, great. If it doesn't, like once or twice, like, all right, whatever. We got to go cap.
Yeah, and most of the time too, like those are like that one thing you can do that because like if you have one person, say you send 2 or 3 people to A and one person on B, at least you kind of split them and you may send 1 or 2 over to B.
Yeah.
But that helps because then that's less pressure on you guys, you know?
Yeah.
But like I remember we played and we went and did a full send to B.
Yeah.
We did like one full push.
Yeah.
We got smoked.
Swiped, yeah.
And then we tried it one more time and then we got smoked again and we're like, all right.
Yeah, we got the tick and then we were like, all right, let's go to A.
Yeah.
We gotta call it. And then you see all the arrows just shift to A.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you know you got good teammates.
Yeah.
You like none of you are talking, but you all realize like, all right, this is what we got to do.
Yeah.
Which was crazy in that game we were playing because we all 4 of us hit B and we weren't even like talking to them.
Yeah, it was just you and me. We're like, we're thinking of B here. We're like, yeah. And then the other teammates just went and did it too.
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't like they were going A and saw what we were doing and then went. Yeah. They just all went.
They were
with
thinking
us.
the same exact thing. Mind games.
So I was like, nice.
Yeah. And then like
I think we ended up winning that.
Yeah, we did. And like you said, we tried it twice, didn't work, got the tick, and then all of us ran to A.
Yeah. You know, so you just gotta chalk things up after a couple of times, especially in ranked, because if you just keep doing it over and over again, especially with a really good team, they're just expecting that. You know, like they won't let that go.
Yeah.
You know, they'll have someone who's holding that and just constantly watching that.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna like, especially in control, you're costing lives.
Yeah.
And you're throwing because you're not gonna help with capturing. Yeah.
Or like, you know, killing anyone like around the point.
Yeah.
Helping the team out.
Yeah. Because 4 people on a hill goes fast.
Yeah, it goes quick.
It goes insane.
And if
fast.
you're you know, if you're playing on MW2, your top ship, helping your team like getting the kills around, like that just makes it easier for people on the hill to capture.
No, 100%.
So there's your tip for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And I was
just play together.
Yeah, exactly. Play together. Even if you don't even need a mic. Just follow people on the map and like you can you can place yourself properly.
Yeah.
That might be good. That'd be like a good lesson when you're playing. Is just try to play without comms and see how you do. If you can pay attention to the mini map.
Yeah, because I mean that was I just joined it and just everyone else had a mic talking, so I was like, oh, I'll jump in.
Yeah.
And like they're all chill.
Yeah.
And then that guy lost, and that was so funny.
Dude, that's comedy. Yeah, I've never had like to shifting off of like rank play. I've never had anybody really lose it like that before. Like in ranked, like even this game or like I don't know, like other games, I don't really have people lose it like that at teammates.
Yeah, that was that was the first time that, like, I joined in and that guy, like, he lost it, which, I mean, I totally get. Yeah. I was like, dude, we're trying to win. Like, we lost, we went down 0-1 and then we just traded. Yeah. And then ended up winning. But, like, after the first round, he was like, no one is coming and helping us. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, that's good. Like, just say that and get it out there before it's too late.
Yeah. Like, there's been, like, obviously trash talk at the end of a game. People lose it,
Yeah.
Or, like, the way someone's playing. But losing it at your teammates because they're not playing the objective and, like, going to cost the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Like, we haven't even ran into, like, trash talkers after.
No.
Or, like, even before. Like, even when we weren't sitting, like, in a party. Like, we would just queue up and, people aren't even talking.
There was that one time that we did. We were playing Berlin Search. I remember that. There was one time where these guys, like, it was one guy who was just being a total punk. I remember that.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I think it was when we first started playing ranked. But other than
wait, was that the one where, like, we came back, like, we were down a lot?
Yeah, we like walked it back and then we lost like 4-6 or round 11 or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. But most of the time, people are pretty respectful.
Yeah, like it's funny because, like, when you kill someone in ranked, like, and you're just in game chat, like, you can hear them call out or whatever, and then, like, some people are like, "Man, what the hell?"
Yeah, right.
And they would just cut out or whatever, and then, like, after the game, like, when the round finishes, it's dead quiet.
Yeah.
Or, like, the game ends and, like, you hear people screaming on the other side.
Yeah.
And they're like, GG's.
Yeah,
GG's.
Right? Yeah.
I'm like, all right, sick. This is nice.
They just they don't want to say anything, which is good. Instead of being like calling out the way I play or something, I'm like, dude, you gotta play for the win. Like, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta tip it when people are like, GG's.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys won.
No, the respect is there. Like, that's I always like that, and we always take that from, like, the pros do it all the time. Like, they can get absolutely smoked, but they always, like, no matter what, they say GG's. And
yeah,
they're like, a good game.
That's just a respect thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
So, as we're watching this right now, New York subliners. A little side note, like 30 seconds on them. This team has been god awful this entire year, and they finally come back, and the team's looking great.
Yeah, they just beat Ultra 3-1.
Yeah.
And Ultra is now the 11th seed.
Yeah.
They had the ball in their court so right now, if you guys are watching the CDL, so many of the bottom teams are, like, tied up in record going into Major 2.
Yep.
And this New York versus Toronto Ultra team, this is a very important match for Ultra because if they won, they would have been going in as a 6th seed.
Yep.
If they lost, they would be the 11th.
Yeah.
Obviously, they lost. Now they're the 11th seed, which is they toss that.
Yeah, dude, they did. It's terrible.
That's bad.
Yeah, not looking good.
But regardless, CDL, like, so the qualifiers are over now, like, actually officially live. And next week is Major 2.
Yeah.
April. Well, actually, I think it starts March 31st.
Yeah.
The Thursday.
Yeah.
So that weekend.
Yeah, it would be exciting. But. Yeah, enough about the CDL, though, right? Since that stuff's whatever. Boston's doing great. New York looks good, so we're happy about that. Our East Coast people are doing well.
Yeah.
The interesting news that came out, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, not too long ago, right? We're talking about today. Is Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Is apparently getting a remaster.
Yeah.
The full multiplayer, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Modern Warfare 2, it got a campaign remaster.
Last year.
Yeah, it was 2021 it did. Yeah. And I liked it. It was good. It was whatever though.
It was a
like,
campaign.
Yeah, it was a campaign. Like, you
better
can't.
graphics.
Yeah. But they're apparently going to be doing a remaster for the multiplayer, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Right out the rip, I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm excited too. I mean, like, that'll be fun if I mean, I don't know when this is, like, rumors supposed to be coming out. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be sometime next year.
Yeah, I would think so. I've seen some people talking about how there's going to be a release trailer sometime in May or June.
Yeah.
Which, if that's true, that's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if they remaster this, right, it would be fun for us because, like, if we're playing, like, the other COD, the Modern Warfare 2, and they're going to release remastered Modern... I don't know. That just sounds really weird to me that they would do that. But, I'm not going to... If they do it, whatever. That'll be good.
Yeah. No, if they do something like that, that'd be great. But I don't know. Like, a lot of these remasters... Like, we've had COD 4 remastered, which I thought was really good. However, I didn't like how that split the community.
Infinite Warfare and COD 4.
Yeah, because most people, like, I mean, myself, I didn't play a ton that year.
Yeah.
But even still, I played more Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare Remastered than I did Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
You know, so it splits the player base. Like, if they did that, if this is a thing, even if it doesn't end up being a thing, a hypothetical thing, I don't know how much I like that.
Yeah.
Unless it's the game.
Yeah. I mean, like, MW2 Remastered multiplayer has been rumored for, like, years now.
Yeah.
And when I first saw that, I thought they were talking about, like, the new game, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Rumors are that's what they're calling it.
Right.
Modern Warfare 2. So I was like, oh, this is just, like, they're talking about the new game. But if they add, if they remaster multiplayer, like, I mean, I'll be excited. It's another game we can hop on and, like, play again, and we're like, whoa.
Yeah.
We used to play this a decade ago.
Now, so if that is true, what are some things that you would think that need to be fixed
in the game?
Like what? Yeah, like what's like a list of things? A heavy list of like, because right now, if they took MW2 from when did it come out?
2009.
Yeah. Like took everything in that game and transported it to 2022.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not happy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. It's like you don't want to.
Like, what you got?
I mean, I think what they should do is just keep it how it is, even with all the broken stuff. That's what I think. Because if you start changing the game for how it was, even the nostalgia factor, like it's gonna ruin it. Yeah. I think. But like the fixes that should be in it is like one-man army has to be nerfed.
Yeah.
The noob tubes have to be nerfed. And the models.
Yeah.
All the shotguns, every single shotgun needs to be nerfed.
Yeah.
But then at that point, like, you're obviously changing the game. But I don't care either way. But I just think if they do mess with the game too much, everyone's gonna hate it.
Yeah. I totally agree. I think there's a fine line that they walk as to what, like, everything that you said I agree with that they need to fix. Guns, like how they play, I wouldn't even change that really, because that's part of the allure of that game.
Yeah, exactly.
And same thing with maps, or like any glitches that are in the I say glitches in the maps, they'd fix that.
Yeah.
But all the maps, like, leave them. You know?
Like that was a fun part about old games. Like these new games, like there aren't not like glitches in the game, like bad glitches, but spots where you can jump and like levitate or something.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, dude, you see these pros doing this whack, like they do whack stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
imagine back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Afghan, like you can go on top of like there's a little ledge on top of the wing. Like if you jump at the highest point, there's a little ledge there.
Yeah.
Or like high rise, you can go all the way on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Like they don't take that out.
Yeah.
Like that's fun stuff.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's it's part of, again, what makes that game that game.
Yeah.
But there is, again, some of those basic things that totally ruin that game. Yeah. I remember a video that came out on man, I can't remember when it was, but it wasn't that long after MW2 was released, and it blew up because it was about all the problems with MW2, like things that need to be fixed. And I think like models ended up getting nerfed.
Yeah.
Not that much. One-man army never got changed.
Yeah.
There was like a care package lightweight marathon. You were literally flying.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You'd be like Superman.
Yeah.
Running down like any of the maps in the game.
I mean, I think for sure like one-man army should be fixed. The new tube thing's annoying, but at the same time, like I feel like you gotta leave that in the game because it's just like it's part of it. Like so, the new like noob tubing, that's when it became a thing. Like MW2 originated that.
Yeah.
And then MW3, right? Which we can get onto later. Like I've heard rumors that might be remastered instead.
Yeah.
Which again, you guys know how we feel about MW3.
Yeah.
More refined MW2.
Yeah.
And the noob tubing that makes sense. Like it's 2 shots to kill someone. In MW2, it was like if you just like hit someone, they're dead.
Yeah, like if you get even close to them,
you
can like I remember off spawn, like in Search and Destroy or Domination.
Yeah.
Dude, you could literally kill the whole team.
Yeah,
you could get like a 6 feed. With it, which is absurd.
Which like they should update spawns if that's the case, or again like fix the noob tubes, whatever. But those things would be nice to be fixed. But like maps, I don't think they should touch anything on the maps.
No,
Needs
I don't
to
think
be
so
all
either.
the same.
Again, MW2 being a game that you remaster, like
it's so touchy.
Yeah,
it's so touchy
because it's like we're talking about. It's a great game. It's one of those it pulls on everyone's heartstrings for the nostalgia factor, and it's got great things in it that made it what it is.
Yeah,
but
and all the bad things that made it what it is.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
you need a more refined game to start with.
Yeah.
Which I think is where, like, leaving MW2, something like MW3, or we can talk about later, like Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Those are way better to me to remaster.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like, you gotta, these remastered CODs, right? COD 4 was a favorite for so many people. I didn't play like that year at all. Like, I didn't even, like, I played a few games at COD 4.
Right.
I didn't start on COD 4, so it wasn't really surprised that I didn't play that much. MW2 was my first COD, so I'd obviously go back and play that. But, like you said, you're pulling on the hearts of probably the majority of COD fans that started on that game.
Yeah.
And the nostalgia factor. Like, if you mess that up, you're ruining the game for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So maybe just, that game's retired, leave it dead, it's gone. Maybe, like, pick a different game or something.
Yeah, and I don't know if you'd want to do something like they simply up-res the graphics and have it be like a port.
Yeah.
Where they port it to the new consoles or whatever. Because that's like the only thing that I could see that would satisfy people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like it's not a full-on remaster or anything. It's just like, hey, we just up the graphics so you can play it on here.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Because if you already know if maps are updated, if they change the guns a tiny bit or like just anything in general, people are going to be angry.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe not about the noob tuber one-man army thing. I think if those
even still though.
Yeah, even still, like, people are going to be mad.
Like, dude, I like personally like roast me. I'd be bothered by that.
Yeah,
because that was something I remember doing all the time. Like, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
it was annoying when you died to it.
Yeah,
but, like, you would try it and it'd be fun.
Yeah, bro, you'd feel like a god.
Yeah,
and that's again with everything that ties into the allure of that game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how busted and how whack it is.
That's how you remember it. Yeah.
I don't remember it as being this super polished game that like there were no flaws in it. It's like every gun was a laser beam. The G18 akimbos were like all the machine pistols, like the Spas. The Spas was basically a sniper.
Yeah.
Could you have AA-12 akimbos in that?
No. Oh wait, could you?
I mean, you could. I don't know because you could have model akimbos.
Yeah, I don't think you could have akimbo because I feel like I would have been running that.
Can you imagine?
I don't think. Yeah, because I ran the AA-12 with like an extended clip. Yeah. I feel like I would have ran akimbo if it was an option.
I can't remember if they did.
That thing shot so fast. And like you could one shot with
dude,
AA-12.
I honestly can't say that there's no way you could because you could do MP5K akimbos.
Yeah.
You could do that.
I don't think
you could do that. You could do every sub. You could do akimbo.
Yeah. I don't think you could do an AA-12.
Bro,
I'm pretty sure you could.
Dude, you could do UMP akimbos.
I was team AA-12 over Spaz. How about you?
I think I switched between them, but AA-12 was god tier.
Yeah, I switched between them too, but I think the majority of them, like, I use AA-12 more.
Yeah.
But no, that game remastered, like, again, I think it'd be fun for the nostalgia factor, right? Like, we would have a good time, but if they change anything, like, people are gonna be a little bit upset.
Yeah.
But like on the other hand, right? If they fix all the things like you and I said. Like the one-man army, the noob tubes, like all the stuff that's just super
you couldn't.
annoying. You couldn't?
No.
Okay. All the stuff that was just like super annoying and like dumb, right?
Yeah.
That game would be like pretty polished.
Yeah.
Like it'd be fun to play that because then you got to rely on pure like gunny and skill.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I have doubts about how that game would be pulled off.
Yeah.
And depending on too who would remaster it, like would it be Infinity Ward that would go and do it? Like
I'd just be really worried if they did remaster it because that you're playing with a lot of people, right?
Yeah, you're playing with emotions at that point. And like it would sell like insane and we know that
right off the bat.
And we know that Activision, like at the end of the day, that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
but like, would that really like just that initial sale? Would they not care about it anymore?
Yeah.
After that, or would they just be like, oh, like we're gonna go and actually treat this game right? Like we're gonna go and
treat the fans right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I personally think if they remastered MW2, I would be excited, but then I'd be worried. I think MW3 would be a way better remaster, but it wouldn't get the pull.
Yeah, I agree. It's safer in my opinion.
Yeah.
MW2, if they remaster that, like you said, if they screw up, like that again, the majority of COD players came from that game, and let's all be honest here. Like the COD community is very toxic, and a lot of people have like dropped off COD already. Like a ton of people.
Yeah.
So if they bring this game back, like you said, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. And then if they screw it up though, everyone's dropping off.
Yeah.
And like some people might even drop off completely because they're like they just took a game that holds so much nostalgia factor and they loved it.
Yeah.
And they ruined it.
Right.
And now the new CODs after that, like they don't trust in whatever developer to make like a good COD again.
Yeah, and even something like COD 4, like when they went and remastered that game, people had problems with that because they went and added in loot crates and added in guns that were not in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but for me, like you're never ever gonna capture the essence of that game.
Yeah.
From when you first played it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like if we go and play MW3 remastered, it's not gonna feel the same like we did if we're because dude, I need that tiny horrible PS3 controller. I need those low res graphics. That's what I need.
Back in middle school, that time period when we were all playing. Yeah. Now we got scuffs. Like in MW3 on scuffs now. Like OP.
Yeah. Like I mean, I think about it, like off of COD. Like I think about like some of the Jack and Daxters or Ratchet and Clanks, like any of these old PS2 platformers. Like I still get the feeling, but it's different.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not.
Your mind has like evolved.
But when I play those on my PS2, and like the graphics are kind of trash, and like or like Crash Bandicoot, like that's when they went and remastered that game. That game feels it has a different vibe and a different way about it as what's it called as when they went and did it on the PS4. It's just different, So I don't know. I think MW2 I would chalk it up. I would probably do MW3 or Black Ops 2.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I would do those.
We can go to that. Like there have been rumors that Black Ops 2 was getting remastered, which honestly, that's probably the least likely in my opinion.
Yeah. Why is that?
Just because like that hasn't really been like in the talks. I feel like it's only popped up just because now MW2 is being discussed even more now.
Yeah.
But I think MW3 is more likely than Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Like we haven't had a Treyarch game remastered, which is why like a big reason why I don't think Black Ops 2 would be remastered.
Yeah.
Like why would Black Ops 1 not be remastered first? Or World at War?
They did, I would say they just don't have the hype behind them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like who there's obviously some people out there, but who really points like in the like all the fans, those games never get mentioned as like the top games.
Yeah.
They're always like, yo, those are underrated games.
Yeah.
I would love a World at War remaster.
Yeah.
But even still, something like I think about it with Castle, right? In Vanguard, being a World at War remake or remaster, dude, it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's just not the same. Like it's obviously a different game, but like the guns are the same. Like you could almost, if you're playing MP40s and Thompsons on that, you could, and like really keeping it to how World at War was. It's pretty close.
Yeah,
but it like pretty close regarding like having the similar things between the games, like what they share, but they don't feel the same at all.
Yeah. It's never gonna feel the same on any like remastered map.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have like a whole problem with the remasters.
Yeah, because Black Ops 2 is a fun game. I mean, like again, like I didn't even play that much based off of the tier list video. If you guys watch that, if you haven't, go check that out.
Right.
Like Black Ops 2 is arguably like one of the best CODs like ever.
Yeah, it's always up there.
And like Treyarch they haven't remastered a game. And I don't know if they will ever want to remaster a game, right? Because, I mean, based on their track record for like you and I, they banged every single time.
Yeah.
So why remaster a game when they have a good thing going right now?
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. I don't. That's where my problem with remasters is. Whenever I see remasters, like the first thing that comes to my mind is cash grab.
Yeah, right away. Especially with the when they did the campaign.
Yeah.
MW2 campaign. Yeah. I have that. I haven't played it.
Yeah. Like that's all that I see with it is it's an instant cash grab, and it's not that it's easy to do, because it's some of them, like some teams or like whoever they are, they actually put in effort into their remasters.
Yeah.
But some of them, like I remember Crisis, that game. Do you know that?
Yeah, Crisis.
Yeah, Crisis 3. They did a remaster, or like for PS4.
Yeah.
Bro, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like it's so they did such a bad job on it.
Yeah.
It was, but it's again pulling at people's emotions. Like people loved Crisis, and they're like, "Oh, I want to play on the PS4," and they overlooked the fact that it's a bad job at it. You know?
Yeah.
But then there's there's the flip side of it. Like, well, they didn't do that much of a job. They just ported it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of still crap. Like
yeah.
PS3 Crisis was. Like, do you like that?
Yeah, exactly. And then there, on the other side, the developers that do a really good job, Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
They remastered the Nathan Drake collection on the PS4.
Yeah.
And they remastered it again on the PS5.
Yeah.
And my friend, he's never played like the Uncharted series, and I was like, go buy the Nathan Drake collection.
Yeah.
Play that, and then go buy the Legendary collection, which is Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy.
Yeah.
Like bundled together.
Yeah.
On PS5. And he was sending me like Snapchats of it, and I was looking at it, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, how good it looks.
Yeah, I was like, Uncharted 1 looks insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, this, like, if you're playing this on PS3, it's pixels.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's crazy.
No, it is, and it's also like just how the game actually feels in your hands too. That like changes a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like remasters in general all the time. Like I sound like a hypocrite because I do buy them for games that I really really like.
Yeah.
But with Call of Duty, the main reason I don't like it is because then there's this divide in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, again, that was like what I mentioned right at the beginning of this episode with IW and Modern Warfare. Yeah. Most people, can't say everybody, but most people gravitated towards MW. Like playing the old Modern Warfare remastered.
Yeah.
Over Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's really weird when you have like the new COD come out, or like it's already out, and then you're gonna like remaster a COD and just throw that in there. Yeah. Then it's like you said, that divide. It's weird, and like who knows with the new supposedly Modern Warfare 2 like COD that's coming out.
Yeah.
With that, it's like I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be on a 2-year cycle now, so we're gonna be playing it for 2 years, and then what are they just gonna add like a remastered game like somewhere in there? Like, well, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to be doing it that way. At least I can't think of a way. The only way I can think of is if they're pairing it with a campaign. Like if they had the game like like Modern Warfare 2 2000 was it 23?
Yeah.
No, is it 2022? The new Modern Warfare 2 that's gonna be coming out?
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah. If they did that, but then they pair it with Modern Warfare 2. Like the old Modern Warfare 2's campaign.
Yeah.
Having them as like a bundle.
Yeah.
But that's not bad because it's a campaign.
Yeah. It's not taking away from the multiplayer experience.
No.
And it's like, so there's going to be no new COD for 2023. So we'd be playing the new Modern Warfare 2 all of 2022. Yeah. Then all of 2023.
Yeah.
And then the new COD will come out like, October 2024.
Yeah.
And it's like, are they just going to release like MW2 remastered in the middle, multiplayer in the middle of that? Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah. Dude, it could be like what you were saying. Remember we talked about it a couple weeks ago about how what if they just pull a total sneak move? Modern Warfare 2 2022 is
exactly.
Modern Warfare 2 remastered.
That would be sick. Because then, like, if they're doing that, then, like, I think they have free reign to change it and refine it.
Yeah, and they're fully committing to that game.
That would be awesome. I would like that.
I think that, like, that's going to be ideal, but you have to go into that with some like thought, knowing that okay, they're gonna try to maintain the integrity of this game, but it's also like I wouldn't even say a remaster, more like reimagining.
Yeah, like, could you imagine that game, same map, same guns, but it's like pick 10 or the pick 10 system for like classes, or it's like the system right now that we have for classes, the ACR, instead of having like how many attachments could you have on
in those games,
like 2 and then 3.
Well, in MW2 you had did they have bling in that game?
Yeah, you could have up to 3, right?
I think it was 2.
2, yeah.
I think it was 2.
And then if you had bling, right, or like some attachment, you could do 3, or not attachment, some perk.
I literally just got thrown back by even saying bling. That's how strange we are, dude. I remember that one time.
Yeah, it's a cash money.
What was it? If you go to bling, but I like too that they did pro too. Bling and bling pro. What does it say here? I don't care about how it was unlocked.
I thought you could have 3. Maybe that was MW3.
Where does it even, dude? This thing doesn't even like tell you exactly how many you could put on here. The pro version allowed the player to put 2 attachments on their secondary weapon. So it allowed. Okay, so yeah, bling like tier 1, like just normal bling, allows you to put 2 attachments on your primary.
Yeah.
So
okay,
just two, yeah.
Just 2,
and then pro, you can do 2 on your primary and 2 on. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. See, like that'd be really interesting to see if they kept all of that and they got rid of like the perk system and like the guns and then updated it to like what we have now, or the pick 10 system.
Yeah.
That would be crazy because then it would be, like you said, like a reimagined MW2.
Yeah.
And then combining like what other CODs, like, I don't know, that'd be really cool.
Or negatively, you think what they could do is do like Modern Warfare 2, but then implement like the gunsmith and everything that they have now.
Yeah.
So you can have an ACR with every single
thing.
that's
what. Yeah, like an ACR with 10 attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could go either way. You could either maintain what it is, or you could implement like gunsmith and stuff. Which I would imagine they would lean more towards that because of Warzone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they are making a Warzone 2.
Yeah. So who knows what they do.
Well, yeah. So I mean, if the new Warzone 2 and the new COD,
there's lots of gray area.
There's gonna be but like you said, like Warzone regardless should be the same as the multiplayer.
Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah. And like I wonder what's gonna happen to like Warzone right now. Like if Warzone 2 comes out, like are they just and like say they change to the whole like system, right? Like it's just at that point it is literally 2 completely different games.
Yeah, this whole thing, like it's going to be interesting for the future of COD and the future of Warzone too, which is something I really haven't thought much about.
Yeah.
Is so say they go, whenever that happens, do we know when Warzone 2 is happening?
No.
Okay.
No.
So like what you just said, it was a good point, is like they go to Warzone 2, are they going to like shut off the servers to the original Warzone?
Yeah.
Or is it just like they're going to morph? Warzone is going to morph into Warzone 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's a new game or like a new battle royale you have to buy.
Yeah.
It's just like Warzone now, like Fortnite,
Yeah.
Like you can't go back and play Fortnite Season 1.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It has evolved into what it is now.
Yeah.
Like are they just going to do that with Warzone? Just being like, it has evolved from Warzone to and Warzone now they're going to call it Warzone 2.
Yeah. And they like literally scrap change the majority of it. And like on top of that, I know we mentioned like another episode or something, but like Call of Duty, they're doing like another free to play thing.
Yeah.
Which it's rumored to be like another battle royale, but it's like an Escape to Tarkov situation where like you sign on and it's like it's survival basically. Like you have to go find a bunch of loot, find like a place, hunker down, and then if you sign off, if someone finds you and kills you while you're off, you got to restart.
Yeah.
Which that would just be fun to try in general.
Yeah.
But that'd be an interesting new move. But regardless, like with Warzone 2, like we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's
a lot of gray area, like you said.
Yeah, and it's good. Like we talked about this a couple episodes back as well about I can't remember what episode it was. We talked about like rank play and how rank play had different avenues that you could go with it. Like you could do like just rank play as it is, but you could also have 2v2 tournaments and you could just more content within the game.
Yeah.
Thinking about if COD did this, like they they could have so many things, and I don't know whether it would be like some good win close. I don't know if that'd be good or bad for COD.
Yeah, just having like
so many options.
Yeah. Like Warzone 2 multiplayer, and then imagine they made like ranked free to play.
Yeah.
But it was like a whole separate like game.
Yeah.
And it's just like a pile of like everyone's favorite maps or something.
Yeah.
Because at that point, like, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be so weird, like you said, and zombies on top of that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so many different things.
Yeah, and is that good or bad? I don't know. I think Warzone for sure. I don't know if there's been stats done on it, but there's no way. Like, I'll tell you right now, like, one of the guys that I teach guitar to, right? He's a Warzone guy.
Yeah.
And he, like, wants to play Warzone with me, right? But he's like, oh, I see you're always playing Vanguard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think most people are like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I play COD. And I'm like, oh, I do too.
Yeah.
But we don't play the same COD.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I play multiplayer COD and he plays Warzone. Like, there is a separation there between people. So some people, like with the new Warzone 2, they'll just stay there.
Yeah, exactly.
You
and
know?
like, it's funny because like one of my friends, like he only plays Warzone 2.
Yeah.
And like he's like, oh, you're always playing Vanguard, like multiplayer. I'm like, yeah, I'm just a multiplayer like guy.
Yeah.
And then you switch over to Warzone, and you need to play a good like 3 to 4 games to like adjust to the gun because it's completely different.
Yeah.
And like again, you have to play different.
Yeah.
The shot's still there. It doesn't matter. It's not about gun skill. It's about you need to maneuver around the map and stuff.
Now. Yeah, maneuvering, and it's also like the whole item management and everything that. It's way more.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah. Because when you say like, oh yeah, I'm good at COD, people
what does that mean?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Yeah. And then you go and play you play Warzone, you die, and you're like, dude, you're trash.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, go look at my multiplayer stats.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah. You know, so there's definitely that goes for all the pros too on either side. You know, I think there's some guys like, I mean, we say that who's like one of the main guys in multiplayer, like in CDL, like he went and won that Warzone tournament.
Yeah,
you know,
I think if pros went and played Warzone, like these so-called like Warzone pros, like right now, they get destroyed.
You say so? Warzone pros go to multiplayer?
The CDL pros.
Oh, CDL pros go to Warzone. They get destroyed.
No, they would destroy the Warzone pros.
Oh yeah,
like no, the CDL pros are the best Call of Duty players in the world. Yeah, if they switched over from multiplayer completely to Warzone, these so-called Warzone pros, like right now, they won't stand a slight chance because it's random. Yeah, but these guys they're just too good. Yeah, they're way too good.
Yeah. No, I would second that. That's definitely true. Because you saw with Scump, you saw with him.
You can't take Warzone pros right now and put them in the CDL.
Yeah,
they're not even like in the same league at all.
Yeah, they're not. But for everybody else, you know, like wrapping what we're talking about there, it's interesting. I think that divide will always be there. But then something like a remaster might entice some people on the other side to come over. To play, but they won't. I don't think they'll. Like if there's two games, if there's two multiplayer games going on, I don't think that's good. I think if they do a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, like we're talking about, like you know their version or envision or whatever you want to say of that game, then that might bring some people over because it's got the Modern Warfare 2 name behind it. Yeah. And I think that's what they want to try to do is they want to bridge the gap between Warzone and multiplayer player bases.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, you know, again, if they remastered MW2 multiplayer and wrap it up on this, like you and I, like, we'll be happy, you know. Yeah. But personally, like, I think they should just reimagine MW2, like you said. Yeah. And you know, pull one on all the fans, like, MW2's coming, but we're changing it. Yeah. And I'm sure people are gonna be like, they're ruining the game. Right. Right. But I think that needs to be done. Yeah. To bring, you know, people are going to come and play, like you said, just because it's called MW2. Yeah, no matter what. And if they fix it, and, you know, who knows? It could be one of the best CODs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it has the potential, but, you know, with that name, too, there's a lot of weight behind it. So, I don't know. Again, let us know what you think. Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? I think it's good. Yeah. You know, but I'm excited about it. The rumors are true. You know, if you had to choose between 3 of them, let us know what you think. You want MW2, MW3, or Black Ops 2? You know?
I'll put a poll.
Yeah, exactly.
Poll for this.
Yeah, so you know we'll go do that. Let us know if you're watching on YouTube at the COD Casuals. Let us know in the comments below. Yeah. Be sure to subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Right, like the video. And then let us know on Twitter too. So we'll do a Twitter poll as well. We'll be polling everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So again, this is we're at 61, right?
Yeah, 61.
We're doing we're banging
61,
these out all the time now, right? So be sure to go to anchor.fm at the COD Casuals. Again, all our links are there, so go watch it there. You know the deal. Said about 1,000 times, right? Follow us on Twitter at the COD Casuals. We're tweeting all the time, right? So if you want to get in on the discussion, give us a follow. Talk back to us, all right? So this has been the episode. We're all done here, right? So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, my name is Mike.
I'm Justin.
And we will see you guys next week. Take it easy.
See ya.